Well, good evening. It's Chapter 10 review over sections 1 through 4 and then section IN4, which is at the front of the textbook. Just a quick review going over each one of the different types of possible problems you'll see tomorrow on the quiz. This one is needing to find the perimeter. If you recall, finding perimeter is again adding up all the lengths of the outside boundary of that shape. So in this case, it's just adding all 5 of these particular numbers together. So 4 plus the 5 is 9, plus 6 more is 15, plus 5 more is 20, plus 4 more is 24. Now, the issue with this is the units of measurement. And again, since it's just a simple distance, it's just plain centimeters. Okay, so 24 centimeters is your answer. Next problem, and again, if you want to go ahead and do these and hit pause and then come back and check your answer with what I get, that's probably the best way of approaching this. Circumference, you have 2 formulas. One is pi times the diameter, if they give you the diameter. If they don't give you the diameter, then it's going to be 2 pi r. 2 times pi times whatever the radius is. In this case, they gave us the radius, so it's going to be 2 times 3.14 times 12. And when you do that, you again can just simply take your calculator and 3.14 or 2 times 3.14 times 12, which is going to give me 75.36. 75 and 36 hundredths. Many times they'll tell you to round to the nearest tenths. If that's the case, then you would round this to 75 and 4 tenths. Since the 6 is a 5 or larger, it's going to make this 3 go up 1. And it is dealing with circumference, which is same thing as perimeter. Circumference again is measuring the outside distance around that particular figure, which is a circle. So it is simply meters. Okay. Next problem, find the area of the parallelogram. Our formula again is base times height, and you will be given the opportunity to use your reference sheet. I will not give you the formulas, but you can use that reference sheet that I gave you at the beginning of this chapter to find these. Base times height. So base is 25, or you can look at it up here. Many of you are looking at the right angle symbol saying it has to be connected to that. That's true. Opposite sides congruent and parallel in a parallelogram. So this is also 25 up here. So either way, but the base is 25 feet times, and then my height is 13 feet. When I multiply 13 or 25 times 13, that gives me 325 feet. And since we are dealing with area, it is square feet. We're trying to find out how many little blocks, little squares fit inside this particular figure. Okay, that is the area. Everything on the inside. 325 square feet. Area of a circle, pi r squared. So we are going to take my 3.14. Radius is what we're looking for. They gave us the diameter. So we are going to have to take 23.6 and divide it by 2, which gives me 11.8. And we are squaring that. So 3.14 times, this is equaling 11 and 8 tenths times 11 and 8 tenths. So that's what you're going to actually plug into your calculator, 3.14 times 11.8 times 11.8, and you're going to get 437 .437 0.2136. So 437 and 2,136 10,000ths. Now again, rounding to the nearest tenths, you get 437 and 2/10, and we're dealing with area. Therefore, it is meters squared. Okay, that's a little tougher one because they had the decimal point in there. But again, this is all the same concept, squaring it. That has to be that number times itself. Okay, it is not doubling that. It's not multiplying it by 2. So please be very, very careful with those. Area of a triangle, again, base times height over 2, or you can say 1/2 the base times the height. And we're going to find the base, which again is down here with my right angle sign. So my base is 13 times my height, which is 14, over 2. This is definitely the one formula that I prefer, using the base times height divided by 2 rather than 1/2 the base times height. But really, it does not matter. You can use it in any of those formats. So I'm going to take 13 times 14, which is 182, and over 2. So I'm going to divide that, and when I divide it, I get 91. And again, I am dealing with area, so it is square centimeters. Okay. Again, this hopefully is very helpful to you. It's a very good overview using the formulas and so forth. Real quick, I guess I can do this one as well. If you do the 1/2 the base times height, if you do that, again, it's just a matter of, you can make this 1/2 times 13 times 14, and you can take, again, many methods with this as well. You can simply take 1/2 and make it a 0.5 if you want, times 13 times 14. You could also take half of one of those numbers. So if you wanted to take, since 14 is an even number, taking half of that, simply taking 7 times 13 would work as well, taking half of one of those numbers. And again, since that's an even number, it'd be easily cut in half. So 13 times 7, it's also going to give you 91. Okay, so many ways to solve this particular problem. The best way, I still feel strongly, is going about it in this manner, easily plugged into the formula, and then you know that at the very end you have to divide by 2. Please make certain you're using the formulas. The formulas are a great guide in making certain that you are doing each and every step. So have a great evening, and good luck on your quiz tomorrow.